Hello and welcome back for another update video on Fetch AI, which at the time of this recording continues to hold below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance for us to continue gearing up. Fetch AI continues to hold above its key area of support at around the $0.3 mark, which is also acting as support for us to continue gearing up. Fetch AI has also continued to obey the Elliot structures, and zooming out here on the charts to give you my Elliot analysis, you can see that Fetch AI back in August, on the 17th of August, gave us a low at around the $0.16 mark before we saw this massive push to the upside, giving us the high for this wave 1 to the upper side. And after getting the high for that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum target areas highlighted on the charts using this blue target area, which is an area that we have now fully maximized and even seen a reaction of the area in a move that has now given us a very impulsive move in the formation of this wave 3. And the minimum target areas for the third wave has also been hit, where I gave you the minimum target areas by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging my fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3814 mark. And since there are high chances that we now have a high in place for this wave 3, I'm now expecting a bit of a pullback here on the charts in the formation of this wave 4 before Fetch AI can continue getting impulsive in the formation of this wave 5 to the upper side. And the minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the fibs from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 1, giving me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and that is between the $0.3186 mark and the $0.2958 mark. So there are high chances that in the next coming hours, Fetch AI is going to give us a bit of a pullback into this blue target area, give us a low in the formation of that wave 4, before we can expect another pushback to the upper side in the formation of that wave 5, which should be impulsive, getting us above the $0.45 mark in the next coming days. Alternatively, in case we see that pullback into this blue target area and maybe at some point we lose the fib level 0.5, then I will be expecting further breakdown here on the charts, because that will be suggesting that this is not a valid wave 4 anymore, and there are chances that we are maybe facing a different Elliott structure, that is a different Elliott count here on the charts. So we need to also watch out for such a movement in case we lose the $0.2958 mark, where we can expect further pullback to the next significant area of support at around the $0.254 mark, where we can find support and maybe get another bounce back to the upper side. And those are my pullback target areas and also what I'm watching on the short term, and zooming out to also give you my long-term Elliott wave analysis and what I'm expecting once the bull market is here. You can see that back in 2022 we saw our lows at around the $0.0525 mark before we peaked in a 5-wave structure, giving us a high above the $0.61 mark, completing the formation of this wave 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that gave us a bit of a pullback in this ABC corrective move into the minimum target areas highlighted on the charts using this red target area. And since we have fully maximized the target area, there are high chances that Fetch AI now has a low in place for the second wave, And the movements that we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive move in the formation of this wave 3. And the minimum target areas for the third wave can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the $1.0165 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect Fetch AI to do in the formation of that wave 3 once the bull market starts. And those are my short-term and also my pullback target areas here on the Fetch AI chart. And I hope that video was of much help to you.